long time coming, guys. Like, I don't remember the last time. Damn. I think it's been like a year since I last recorded an episode. Like, what has happened? Like, the world's changed, times changed, man. We're in the year 2023 and stuff. I don't know if I still could do this. Can I even? Do I even remember how to start this podcast off? Like, oh my God. I think I still got it though. Let me turn around. I'm not here. Let's pretend. All right, let's go. Welcome back, you guys. Oh yeah, we got it. We still got it, y'all boys. We still got it. Welcome back, you guys, to the Serious Podcast with your host, the one and only SeriousJasen, guys. Thank you guys for back. We're back. The Serious Podcast is back. The best host, the best podcast that you've been listening to. We're here. It's good to be back, man. We've been on a brief, pause, hiatus, or whatever you say nowadays. Like, it's been a long time coming, but I want to do a nice shout out to those individuals, those people. I don't want to say their names, though, because it's too many people to list and whatnot. Y'all have been saying, Jason, what happened to the podcast, bro? You got to get back on it. And you guys, your wish was granted, and we're back with the podcast. So thank you guys for those individuals. You guys know who you are. But let's get back to it, A lot of things has happened. A lot of crazy things. We're in, like, July right now. Within these 7 months, so many shit happened. But I want to start about this one fellow podcaster. Yeah, boys, City Boys are down. The City Boys are down 1,000 points, man. Oh, we down 1,000 points. You guys know. You guys know who he is. His name is Adam. Adam 22 from the No Jumper podcast. And why am I bringing him up? You know why. He's letting his wife. Oh, this is disgraceful. This is funny as fuck, low-key. This man. So let's start it off. Let's start from the beginning. So Adam, Adam 22, he's a podcaster from No Jumper, successful podcaster, whatnot. He has his wife, who is Lena Da Plug, who's a porn star. Salute to them and their relationship and whatnot. Congratulations. She got a kid too. Round of applause. Of course. So she recently just, had a kid or whatnot. But she and, like, Adam, they've been doing, like, porn and whatnot on OnlyFans, only together and whatnot, and other, like, women's been, like, included in the podcast, in their, of course, sex tape or whatnot, or whatever, porn or whatnot. And so for 7 years, there was, like, no man. Since their relationship, there was no, like, she hasn't been doing, like, porn with any other man. So, now for some reason, she decided to, like, she saw this dude named Jordan Love and all his work on OnlyFans and Pornhub. And she know what she does? She asks Adam, can I get your consent on, on doing this? Can I work with him? That's a red flag. But let's continue. So she works with. That's the red flag, period. Let's just go from there. That's the red flag. So she requested to work alongside this porn star guy named Jordan Love, and he was okay with it. Keep in mind, they aren't married, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I know it's business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's business on her end. But as a man, how do you, like, approve of that? Like, it's insane to me. I would never. I would not even want, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Actually, I also want to hear from, don't act nervous now. Mia, don't act nervous now. I want to hear from your perspective. I want to hear from a woman's perspective. Like, that whole, it just doesn't make sense to me how you would just allow that. Your wife, who has a child, she just gave birth, y'all boys. She just gave birth. And now she's first of all, like I said, it's a red flag that she requested. But let's get into it. Mia, I just want to hear something. I just grabbed her from, she wasn't even supposed to be part of this. But you know what? I just want to hear a woman's perspective. I just want to hear this. So go ahead. Hit me.
I don't know. I feel like as a married person, I wouldn't be doing porn in the first place. I don't know.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
But if she requested somebody, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a red flag.
It's a red flag because it's been 7 years.
Right.
She's been doing porn. But it's the first time.
Right, with
another guy.
Hey, maybe she just wants to try with somebody else. I don't know.
That's the problem.
Or like
That's
she's
the problem.
is good, so
look.
she's just like.
The thing is though, Adam's fine with it.
It's gonna bring in money.
That's the problem.
Some people don't care. A lot of people have open relationships, even marriage-wise too. So maybe that's their agreement.
So the thing is though, I can see why. Okay, well, I don't see why. I don't agree with anything. I don't agree if it's a decision at all. Period. Mm-hmm. But I understand like to an extent why he would go for it, because he's been doing porn with her. Like he's been doing porn with her and another girl. Mm-hmm. And so, she's okay with it. So now it's like a different script. You flip the book. You flip the
So they
add
other people in with them.
Yeah, and
it's girls.
It's only women. But
so
now,
hey.
so hey, so hey, right?
So he's sleeping with other women while they're doing the stuff.
But this is yeah.
Well,
but now flip the script
it's her turn.
It's her turn.
Hey.
I just keep Adam. And you know what's the funny thing on top of that as well? So he's receiving, of course he's gonna receive criticism and backlash for, having that, that approval, giving her that approval, saying yes, he's fine with it, giving like that consent. Now he is getting grilled in the media, like, what's that dude? I forgot his name. How you guys pronounce it? Aiden. He's a YouTuber, whatnot, Twitch guy and whatnot. And so Aiden, he was on Twitch with Lena Da Plug, Adam's wife or whatnot. And he was like, yo, when you gonna let me hit? Adam doesn't need to know. I'm gonna hit. Come on, let's make it quick. And she's entertaining him. Even though this is jokey joke, but it's like, that's like, at the end of the day, that's his wife. And how do you feel about that, How does that make you feel deep down? You're just letting people dog you, joke you in and out. And there was another person, you guys know Kai Sinat, if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but Kai and whatnot. He, on his Twitch too, he said, on his Twitch, he said the same thing. He's like, when you gonna let me hit, Lena? And she's like, what? When you gonna let me hit? She's like, I don't know now. Like, this is your wife. This is your relationship. This is your marriage. How do you feel? Like, it's in the public eye. To me, I just can't. So, Adam, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you need to make a porno with fucking Britney Spears or somebody, man. Like, you need to do it. You gotta do it with somebody big. Go have sex with Rihanna. Oh, let me not do that. Beyonce, somebody, please. But just no Beyonce. You needed to have you just need to get your lip back. More of the story. Oh, Mia, you got something.
How is a lick back when they were already like doing stuff with females?
Oh, good point. I mean,
it's not a lick back. It is what it is, and they're both profiting from it. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, she kept doing the job for a reason. She's making more of the profit because that's her work. He's just more enjoying it because I watched his interview the other day with Wacko 100. He basically was saying Wacko.
So
he was basically saying like they split their like bills and whatnot, and their shares like 50-50.
Adult star.
And
so she picked him.
Whack 100.
I think there was really only a few that she was kind of
and whatnot,
choosing
and so
between. That
her
would
like
sense.
OnlyFans and porno work, that's all of her income, and his work from like No Jumper, that's his stuff. So, I mean, more of the story. Don't get your lip back. I guess just accept what you agreed upon. Live with no regrets, right? Anywho, we'll get to the next subject. So that one's R.I.P. Adam. R.I.P. Adam. But you guys, I wanted to talk about something else. So since we're on the topic of like relationships, there's been a lot of relationships going down the drain. Like there's one in particular, Usher, man. Usher the homewrecker. Not Usher the singer today. He is Usher the homewrecker. This man, so right now Usher is doing a residency at Las Vegas, which is basically, I would say like a month long, or like, it's like a contract in a Las Vegas resort or whatnot. And it's pretty lit, you know what I'm saying? So his shows are very intimate, you know what I'm saying? Like he goes up to whoever and just eyes you down or whatnot. And guess who's in the audience at this concert, right? Keke Palmer, Keke Palmer, she's cool. We all love Keke Palmer, right? Yeah, we love Keke Palmer. And so Keke Palmer, she loves Usher. Like everybody loves Usher. Usher is Usher. You know, Usher. What can he do? He can't be Usher. You can't beat him. You can't be Usher. So Usher, he doing his thing. He's locked in. He's a performer. First of all, let's give him Usher's a performer. So we gotta respect that. I do respect that. So Keke Palmer, she went to his show, his concert, and so Usher being a performer, being a performer, he came up to her, like, hey, he started singing, tearing her down. Keke Palmer was loving it. It's because you're a kid, musician, Usher. So her husband though was not fond of it. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I was in his position and I seen that from like a media, I would just be like, damn. I think it would sting. But then hopefully within the next 48 hours, 24 hours, I'll get over it and be like, it's Usher, he's a performer. It's not like they had, Shut up. Hey, these guys are funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would hope to do that. But Keke Palmer, husband, he didn't brush the situation. Like, that man was sick. That man was sick, y'all. Like, he went on Twitter, did a whole rant saying, this is the mother of my kids getting serenaded by Usher. What she was wearing, that was kind of like, it wasn't too much. Yeah. But I guess it was just the way, like, she reacted that he didn't like. So, yeah, so he went on a rant saying, oh, my God, this mother of my child doing blase, and I don't like it or whatnot. So he was upset. He deactivated his account because everybody was criticizing him. But everybody was in favor, everybody was, going against him because they were, in favor of Keke. Because what Keke, it's Usher. I guess. I respect it. I ain't because if it's, SZA, if SZA goes up, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. SZA tells me to hop on stage. You damn Skippy, I'm jumping on that stage, bro. I'm going crazy, bro. It's SZA. So I guess in the woman's perspective, Usher's Usher. I don't they didn't do shit. He didn't touch her or anything. You know what I'm saying? He probably did a spin. He did a spin, but he didn't do too much. And you gotta respect that. And it's a residency and it's super intimate. But I want to give a special shout out to Sweetie, because she was she held it down. Right, brother? Sweetie was on the she went to one of Usher performances. Of course, Usher did the same thing, but Sweetie was not falling for it. She held down the fort. Oh yeah, and Sweetie, she has a man as well. But she didn't entertain Usher. She didn't react too much. Her emotions was okay, we're Usher. She sang the songs, but she was don't do too much. She gave that that Summer Walker meme. That Summer Walker meme where she's like this? Exactly what she did. She was not entertaining it.
Did she do that before or after the Keke situation?
Good point. I think it was after.
That's definitely I feel she did that one. Two,
you think just to
exactly, because it was hot, so it's okay, I'm not gonna do the same thing because they watching, and that's not Keke's husband. They're not married.
Then what are they?
They together and they got a baby together. They're married.
Child. I mean, it's the child. It's his child. It's
the
mother of your child.
That's not her husband though.
Correction. They're not married, but still though. You understand where he's coming from, his perspective.
But yeah, Keke's an entertainer, and so is Usher too. So it's
so it makes sense. She entertained it to an extent, of course.
Yeah.
But from his perspective, the male perspective,
he was rude for approaching that situation on the internet. That was disrespectful.
Facts. That is facts
trying to
too.
Shit on her as if what type of woman? You don't know her. That's the lady you have a kid with. That was disrespectful.
And so that's why he got dragged, because he went on a whole rant. Yeah, the way he handled it, I think, her, I don't know what the title of their relationship or whatnot, but the way he handled it could have been way better cleaned up, but he didn't do it that way. And so he got dragged on the web badly. And so, but like I was saying, her reaction, I understand. If it's Janet Jackson. Oh, actually, Janet Jackson did some shit like this before. We're gonna have that clip somewhere. But boom, Janet Jackson, like, she grabbed somebody on stage one time and like whole intimate bumping grind. Like, if how would you feel as the wife though? You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, Mia, I want like, you haven't seen the video. You haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Keke? I didn't
No, Janet Jackson. So
a lot of performers do it though. Beyonce has done it. All of them, like, where they bring people on stage and they do, even where like they're dancing on them, sitting on stuff like that.
Just facts.
You know, I feel like when you're with someone, just like the porn thing with the other lady, it's like when you're talking to somebody that's in a certain industry, it comes with certain stuff.
Facts.
But at the same time, I feel like with Keke, I didn't see the video all the way, but it's not like she did like some crazy shit. On top of that, it's like she's grown. Who is he to tell her like what to like really be wearing for us? It's not like she was wearing like really skimpy clothes.
She wasn't wearing
like long sleeves.
Yeah, it wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely. It wasn't too much. It was like damn. It was like she wasn't naked, but it was like.
And they said she was out with her girlfriends or whatever. So
it was a girls' night. It was a girls' night. But I would low-key react the same way Keke did if it was like Ruby Rose. Like,
I feel like for me, flipped if it was my guy and we're older, but they're older. I'm just thinking, because people like certain artists and stuff like that. Like I said though, like they grew up like exactly.
Keke Palmer grew up with us, like grew up with we all like grew up with a certain artist. Like if they were to do something to us specifically or whatnot, we'll react.
Exactly,
in a way,
just enjoying the moment or whatever. That's all. Not that deep. So
shame on you for putting that blasting your the mother of your child on Twitter. I don't know your name, but do better. And you guys might have to go to couples therapy or some shit, but fix that. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is on to a new subject. So you guys, there's a new app. There's a new app on the media or on the web right now. You guys know what it is? Have you guys downloaded it? No? You haven't downloaded it? No? Nobody? Oh, okay. It's similar to Twitter. It's not Twitter, though, but it's similar to Twitter. Tweet. Similar. What is it called? What do you call, like, when you're on Twitter, what's that, like, that long, like, you send a tweet and then somebody else, like, comments on it and they post memes and stuff, like, or a reaction to it? What is that called? Like, is that a tweet? It's a tweet. But then when it's so long, isn't it like what's called a thread? Oh, it's a thread. So you guys, so there's a new app called Thread. And guys, you know who owns Instagram, all that? No? You guys don't know who owns it or whatnot? Mark fucking Zuckerberg. And guess who owns Twitter? Elon Musk. So what do you think? You guys killing me. So what do you think freaking Mark Zuckerberg did? They're beefing, if y'all didn't know. They're beefing. So I think it's because over ownership or I think Mark tried to buy out Twitter or whatnot. Elon wasn't doing it. And so they've been beefing since. And so Mark creates his own Twitter called Threads. And Threads is, when it dropped, it was like ridiculous. Like, what the freak's a Threads, whatever, whatever it's called. Like people used it and it has similar features to Twitter, which is crazy as hell. So it's like, he just copy and paste it. Literally. Except without the blue, you know what I'm saying? It's not blue, it's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the big difference and whatnot. So I don't know, man. Their beef is funny. And I want to see them boys fight each other. Mark Zuckerberg he's been in the lab, he's been in the gym with, I don't know, he's a UFC fighter named like Israel, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but that guy. He's been a UFC championship and whatnot, all that. And the other dude, like whoever Elon's messing with, I don't know, but let's just know that Buddy is swole. Like Mark been in the gym, so yeah, boys, I wouldn't want Elon to, pick. He has to choose his battles wisely because Mark look like he'll get that. So yeah, that's that. So you guys, as we slowly bring this to a conclusion of whatnot, I seen this little, it was a tweet basically saying, it was on the Shade Room actually. It was saying clubs Like clubs versus concerts. Which one's better? No, the Shade Room actually posted saying concerts are better than clubs. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been to both. We all been to our fair concerts or clubs or whatnot. So what do you guys think? Like for me, my preference, I would definitely say club over concert. No, excuse me, concert over clubs any day. I like, right?
Concert, yeah. Concert better. I've never been to a concert, but just watching it and seeing the vibe, the energy and stuff like that in person. In a club, it's like, getting drawn, whatever. It's like a different type of vibe. I feel like it's not comparing. You can't compare the two.
No facts. Like,
yeah, costs more, everything. Yep.
Real ish.
It's like what would be a better comparison, maybe, or what you could like concerts versus like festivals or something like that, like the ones that are different type of category of festival or whatever. Yeah, like regular Rolling Loud concerts. Yeah, but not towards clubs. Clubs are so much more smaller.
Oh, Travis Scott. I forgot about Travis Scott. We love. This podcast is a Travis Scott man. Oh yeah, Travis Scott. He's doing an album release. Like he's releasing his album. Yeah, the Egypts in Giza. To be sure, I think it's Giza. Yeah, this dude's having a pyramid party, and he's playing his whole album there, which is crazy as hell to me. It's just crazy as fuck. Because I remember like what was it? Roughly a year ago, 2 years ago, this man was basically canceled. In my book, he was, but he is now making. It looks like he's making the comeback of the century. Man. This man's performing in the freaking pyramids outside Sahara, whatever. Like this man, he's really making moves, and honestly, I'm excited to hear what's it like, the sound of it and whatnot. So that's that. So my peeps, anything from y'all? Anybody want to chime in? Oh, not the Usher clip. For the Boondock. Actually, we'll actually add it to the end. But to wrap this up, you guys, it's been a long coming of the podcast. I definitely I'm going to go ahead and thank everybody that supported me, that told me to run this back and whatnot. I definitely appreciate you guys. And guess what? I want you guys on here. I want creatives, everybody, to hop on here. This, of course, is going to be individuals who I just want to hear their perspectives and thoughts on things, of course. Definitely want you guys on here. You guys will definitely be reached out to. But, I'm definitely want to collab and work with people. So you guys hit me up or I'll hit you up. Also, subscribe and follow on YouTube. Serious Podcast, man. We're back. SeriousJasen, the host, the serious host. We back. And so, yeah, man. Other than that, we are out.